Gemini, this is Just with your October 14th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Gemini, your reading is kind of going to be a chock full of nuts, if you will. Like it's kind of all over the place. But in short, you guys are stressed out. You're stressed out right now, or someone around you could be a male energy that is very stressed out. If you have a male in your home or someone that you care very greatly for, they could be going through it. And if you're a Gemini woman, you may have to be that voice of reason. You may have to be very patient and help them get on the other side of a situation. But I do see that there is some stress and some worry and some anxiety. Some of you, things have not been panning out the way that you expect it to pan out. And now it's almost like you just have to sit and wait. You have to sit and wait because you're trying to avoid any further disaster. You're trying to avoid a situation where your money may not be the way that you want it to be. You could be down to the wire. And you may be looking at a potential eviction, foreclosure. You may be thinking about having to put your house up for a short sale. And this is a place that you have created for you, possibly your children. But this could have been at one point your dream. Like this is what you dreamed and your dream came true. And now you may be faced with seeing your dream vanish before your eyes for some of you. Now, I know you're listening to this like this is not a good reading, but it's not. It's the truth. For some of you, this is kind of what you're going through. The thing is that some of you could be trying to move on from one job into something else, and it's not working as fast as you would like. It's like going at a snail's pace. Your business may not be where it once was, and you're trying to get yourself to a place where it's back where you need it to be. Again, that's going at a snail's pace, and you are heavily thinking about your finances in the most practical areas. You may be calling on someone to kind of help you with that. For some of you, it could be your mother. Others of you, it could be a feminine energy here. I get a woman that could be a source of resolve for you. But it's almost like she can do what she can do, and she can't and will not do anymore. Okay, I can give you this or I can do that, but she's not really 100%, investing in whatever your issue is. So some of you may have to see this through all on your own to some extent. You will be getting some help. So if you need financial assistance, definitely seek it out in any way that you can, because I do see some money's coming in. It may not solve the complete problem from here on out, but it can stop the bleeding, if that makes any sense. I feel like some of you, because it doesn't solve the complete problem. You may not feel as enthusiastic and you start to feel a little bit depressed, unclear about where your next steps are going to lead you. Where does the path go? Where does the road take you to? And just really not sure at this time. Some people may see you as not being as proactive as you're known to be, but you may find yourself again heavily thinking about what your next steps are. You may feel like you've done all that you can, and now all that you can do is kind of wait. But we do know with air signs, stagnation leads to deep thoughts and heavy thinking. And some of you may be thinking yourself to where you're stressed out. Okay. There's protection here. I do see that you are protected. So you'll be able to get through this process. It's just not going to happen overnight. And it's not something where, okay, all of my problems are solved. No, but you'll have what you need when you need it, whether it be by someone, but whether it be by some type of service or program that you initiate some action toward, but you'll get what you need. Okay. Things will speed up quite a bit. And you have to be careful that you don't fall into a complete depression, because you may stop reaching out, doing your due diligence, and people will be communicating with you, probably wanting to talk. Again, if you're putting your resumes out there, definitely could be an opportunity for you to find something that may be at a bit of a distance to you. Some of you could have car trouble too, so that may be an issue, having to kind of one thing after another you're dealing with. But don't allow any of that to get you down, Gemini, again, because you will be getting some positive messages coming to you in feedback toward the end of the week, going into next week. And you need to be available and alert, because you can get voice messages you can miss, emails you may be missing, opportunities you could definitely miss at this time simply because you kind of don't want to talk. If there's people that's willing to help you, definitely accept the help now. Okay, accept the help that's being offered to you. Even if you feel like someone may have put you in this position or it's not enough, you'll be surprised if everyone comes around and you're accepting all offers that's being given, it will be enough. As I said before, there is some protection. It's not going to come to you the way perhaps you would like it to come, but it can remedy the situation and stop the bleeding. So I see you guys kind of going silent going into next week. You may feel like there's people you can't trust either. I just get like some of you Geminis are feeling all alone. And I've been feeling this for weeks now, a few weeks now, that you guys have been feeling all alone and like everything is on you to do. But for some of you, I have to say, home may be where the heart is. Your wife, your husband, your family members may be the people that can kind of help you. So try not to go at it all on your own, because I keep seeing that there's either a woman here or, again, some type of children. Maybe your children are grown that can help you through the situation, or through them they know someone, or someone that they know. Like even if you have small kids, they may have friends that they have parents. It could be any kind of way that this can come to all of you. For some of you it'll be different, but again, allow the help to come to you. Now let's look at the elements, and you can kind of see what you can expect with people around you based upon the elements. It's not just love, guys. It's with anyone that you have some form of connection, interaction with. So if you guys are dealing with fire signs, I feel like fire signs will be able to help you out of a situation. It may have been very hard pressed for you to get their attention, or for them to be involved, or for them to even care. It may seem like they don't care, but they will be there to help you. They will be your rock. They will be able to kind of help you get out of a situation. So fire signs are good people to kind of do something with or get something taken care of. However, like I said, they can flake on you, but if they do, they'll make up for that, possibly going into next week. Now, if you're dealing with other air signs, you can get some form of help and aid through air signs and communication, but I feel like they also can be the cause of your problems. If you're dealing with other air signs, they could be the cause of the problem. They can say one thing and do something completely different. They may be helping you right now, but then later on, you don't hear from them. If you're waiting, if they owe you money, if there's something that they have to give to you, you may be assuming that that's going to happen at said time, and then, you don't hear from the person again. So be kind of conscious and wary of air signs. It looks like they're going to be a bit tricky to deal with, and they'll change on a dime with you. If you're dealing with earth signs, I feel like earth signs are your best bet. They are going to help you. If they can't themselves help you, they can put you on to someone that can help you. But again, they're only going to do so much. They're not going to be the complete fix, but they will help stop the bleeding for you. If you're dealing with water signs, I feel like water signs aren't necessarily going to be the person that you can count on. They may be going through their own thing, or it's very difficult for you to even get a hold of them. You may try to call someone that is of a water sign. They've changed their number. They don't live where they live anymore. So it's going to be difficult to kind of get a hold of water signs. So let's get into love. Now, some of you, when it comes to love matters, I see that you've walked away from a relationship, and it's like just as soon as you've walked away, someone wants to extend the olive branch. It could be something as mundane as, I haven't heard from such and such, or we haven't spoken in however long, and now they call me. Now they've reached out to me. Now I've gotten a text message or a phone call from this person. Someone wants to kind of make something right. They don't want to fight anymore. We are going into Mercury in retrograde, so that's just par for the course that you'll be hearing from people, and it looks like there's someone that you'll be hearing from. Now, some of you are taking a step back because you may be planning your steps to disconnect from someone. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a full-on breakup, because it's almost like by you not doing anything, you may avoid a breakup with someone, but you are very stressed and worried that someone isn't making themselves available to you. And for all of you, the sign of this person could be different, so I won't necessarily mention a sign, but you may feel like this person doesn't care. This person, they have a whole life that they're living out there, and they won't forgive me, and I can't reach them, and I really don't know where I stand with this person at this time. So someone definitely kind of has you guys in a bit of a funk. Let's just say that. Someone has tried to heal, and it's almost like for some of you, the tables could have turned where you could have cut them out, or you was very cold and distant toward them. Again, guys, let's go vice versa. But there was a coldness toward them, and now they've gotten to a place where they're okay, they're fine, they're not thinking about you, they're getting their healing, and they're moving forward. And now you're worried about whether or not you guys are going to make this work, and if they will hear you out, if they will be open to you. I feel like someone's going to make their initial they're going to initiate communication toward you. Someone will extend the olive branch, but you may be in a funk, like you don't want to talk now. Someone may have said something threatening to you, or just said something that really put a bad taste in your mouth, and you're taking a step back. You may not be speaking to them because, again, you don't want to say something that completely, ends the relationship. Like you guys can't even be friends because someone, can't get over what was said or what was done. So you're kind of trying to hold back from the situation. But this will be the week of fixing it. Some of you, even when a person tries to communicate, it's going to be hard for them to reach you. You just may say, I don't want to communicate with you. I don't want to talk because I really don't know exactly how I feel. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if we're right for each other. I just don't know. So there's an element of you, and for some of you, it's not all personal, right? For some of you, it has to do with, it could be career, it could be home life, it could be other things going on in your life that has you in a funk. And this is just one more layer of a situation that right now doesn't call for you to have to put so much energy and effort into. And for some of you, you just might not. Others of you, you may be less than honest to this person, telling them what they want to hear, but not being very truthful about what your feelings are deep down inside. And it could very well be because you don't know how you feel at this time. So I just definitely see you guys taking a step back. For those of you who are single, you may meet someone that you feel like you've known for a long time, or it could be someone familiar to you now coming back into your life. But there's an opportunity I'm getting, once again, this may be a theme of some form of closure. Someone could be coming back for closure. If it's new people coming into your life, be very careful because you are going to definitely meet people. But I feel that it can be false start, or it could be something very temporary. Someone's out to just have a good time. But I feel like for some reason, Geminis are usually the ones that's very lighthearted and, don't take things very seriously. And they understand, they understand how to socialize with people and let it stay where it is. Some of you are deep into your thoughts right now. And so you may not be up to something very surface. And I feel like people are coming in and trying to get your attention, but it's like you're not in it. You're not interested. So a lot of attention coming your way. Some of you just may not be interested in the attention that's coming your way, or just not interested in people at this time. But I feel like that definitely may change on your end. Absolutely. And in the extended, we're going to look at this relationship and find out if things will work out for you guys down the line. What's the challenge that's facing the two of you? How can you overcome it? What is this person not telling you deep down inside? Because I do either see holding back or just being dishonest. And what are they feelings, deep down inside? We're not going to just look at this week, but we'll look down the line, months to come, if things will work out between the two of you guys. We're also going to look at you Gemini singles for this week and months to come. So if you're interested in that, click that link below to the extended, and we will finish up the rest of this love reading. If you would like something personal with me, in the description box below, you can find the link to my website and set something up for yourself. And if you would like to share, please do so in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. And then for those of you who are new, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.